Hello everyone, I'm Nimmy Melvin here. So thanks for joining
Hello.
today. Yeah, and Tinkle also will be there for today's class. So she will be moderating our art lesson today. And we're going to do a Halloween witch painting. Okay, we're going to paint a Halloween witch. Okay, and we need watercolor for this session. So we need a watercolor paper, a thick watercolor paper, watercolors, brushes, pencil, a normal thing that we use for painting. Okay, we need a palette for mixing the colors, everything. Just keep everything ready. And before we start our class, we have an announcement about our Halloween art contest for this year. So Twinkle will present that.
Okay. Let me show my screen.
Sure.
Okay, can you see now?
Yes, yes, I can see.
Okay, so hello everyone. So this year we have Halloween contest. Who all kids from 5 to 7 years and 8 to 12 years when October 23 up to October 30. And then where to post? You can post it on our Instagram, Facebook, and Circle community. And then what hashtags to use? Use hashtag Nimis Art and hashtag Nimis Halloween 2021. Or tag us on your post using at Nimis Art. Note, don't DM your artwork to us. Don't make it a stories and we can't monitor that. Second, kids must submit all three artworks from our YouTube videos. One is how to draw easy Halloween painting for kids, watercolors. And then second, how to draw Halloween pumpkin, acrylic painting. And then three, that's for today, our free Halloween art class, which is the Halloween Witch. And then you need to submit that all three, okay? And then third, prizes, one t-shirt, Just Start Kids Premium Tee, and then one art material that is gouache paint set. Winners, one winner in each age group. Winners announcement October 31. So join and paint and win prizes. Don't forget to use hashtags NimisArt and then hashtag Nimis Halloween 2021 or tag us on our post using at NimisArt. Okay, so yeah, that's it.
Yes, thank you, Twinkle. So So I have done a rough sketch for today's session. So this is a rough sketch that I have done. So I will be doing this drawing, and you can add anything you like. Okay, you can add the details you like for this, composition. So this is our main subject. So this has to be bigger in the middle, and the background details you can do according to your imaginations and creativity. So let's start. I'm going to connect it to my camera so you can see how I'm going to draw. Okay. I hope everybody could see this. So these are the things I have arranged. So keep everything on the side, on the right hand side. And we're going to use a normal pencil eraser and a watercolor paper. And if you're not planning to do painting, you can use any paper. Okay. If you're doing watercolor, you need a watercolor paper. So we'll start with the composition. So first I will mark how much space I need for this witch. So from this tip from here till here, so I'm going to use this much space. So this should be bigger in the middle, and you can add your own details, like maybe if you like a different type of eye, you can do that. Okay, that's fine. That's not a problem. So I'm going to mark roughly. Okay, these are all rough part of rough sketching, so don't darken the lines. Something this much space. I'm going to use this much space. Very lightly you can mark it, how much space you're going to use for this drawing, the main topic. Okay, and then so this much space for the big hat. So we can start by drawing an oval shape for the head. So just lightly you can draw an oval shape. So this is like a 3 finger space. If you want to know the exact measurement of this drawing, my drawing, this is 3 finger space. An oval shape, very lightly. And I'll erase all these marks, okay? I'll erase all these later. So start with an oval shape, very light. And then, so no need to erase or anything, just keep all the rough sketch on that. We'll, make it neat later. Now I'm going to draw this big broomstick where where she's flying, okay? So I'm going to draw a big, long, straight line, slightly slanted this way, okay? This way. Just, and you can see it is kind of, yeah, 3-finger space. Yeah, almost 3-finger space from that oval to this line. Yeah, roughly, okay? So there is a space between this. And then we can start drawing the body and, arms and all. So we started with an oval shape, with 3-finger space. Then we added a big, long diagonal line, leaving a 3-finger or 2-finger space. Yeah, 3-finger is better. And then I'm going to mark the basic shapes for this body. So I'm going to draw, yeah, kind of rectangle shape. Rectangle shape, yeah, slightly rectangulish. And then another shape like this for the clothes. Okay, I think this has to be this way. Yes, kind of curve or slanting line. So it's between curve and slanting lines. And I'm going to erase that mark I did in the beginning. Yeah. Now we can roughly mark the long dress. See, this video will be here in the YouTube, so you can watch it later if you want more clarity, clarification about the shapes or anything. If you want to make it perfect, maybe you can try again one more time, okay? So this is a rough sketch for her dress. So I used 2 slanting lines and a curve, another slanting line, and 2 slanting lines over here. Yeah, this much. So all these lines are very light. So I'm darkening a little bit so you can see the shapes. Yeah, but you can make it lighter than this, okay? So I'm just making a little bit darker line. So yeah. Now I'm going to draw the arms. So it's like a rectangle shape. So from this point, you can start from this point, a long straight line. Yeah, a little bit above this line because she's all, we have to draw her, fist over here with an oval shape. So one straight line and a big, long, rectangle-like shape for her arms. Yeah, it's just a simple illustration style. And if you want to make it into a different style or just make it, you can do it, okay? That's fine. So it's like a big, long rectangle shape. And now I'm going to draw the details on her face. Okay, for that, we have to cut this oval into 2 equally in the middle. So it's like, slanting line like this. So it's parallel to this line. Same type of diagonal line across that oval. So we can draw the eye close to this side. Okay, we're going to draw the 3/4 view of the face. So this eye is very close to the side with an oval shape. And another oval, the second eye, same size, leaving a tiny gap in the middle. Yeah, any type of eye is okay. You can draw just a dot for the eye, or you can add normal eye shape like a leaf-like shape, or you can just draw an oval shape like this. Anything is fine. And she's looking at this cat. So she has a cat. She has a pet here. So she's looking at here. So we're going to draw that. So that's why I'm putting this eyeball here on the side. She's looking at this side, okay? So the cat will be here. Same position for the next eyeball too. So simple, right? Okay, so we started with a big oval, then we added a rough sketch for the body and this, long dress, then a triangle-like shape for the arms, and a simple oval-like shape for the fist. So she's holding this, she's traveling, flying, right? So she's holding this, okay? And then, after drawing the eye with two oval shape, look at this one. So this is very close to this side, okay? So this is really important for this position. This, the eye is really close to the side. Then you can draw a small, yeah, kind of backward L shape for the nose and a small cute smile. And I'm not drawing the eyebrow because we're going to draw the big hat, that witch hat here. So I'm not drawing the eyebrow. Anyway, it will cover that. So just draw a big straight line or oval, slightly. Yeah, I'm going to draw straight line. That's easier. A big straight line for the hat just above that eye. See, if I'm going a little bit faster, that's okay. You can watch the replay in this YouTube channel. So don't worry. Just do it in your own pace. And we'll draw two triangle-like shapes. So just to add, the side, the flap of that big hat. Just adding these two lines, and then we can draw that shape of that big hat. So this is just a rough mark. So I'm going to erase it. Now we can continue with the lines of the hat. So you can draw a curve, triangle like curve, or you can simply draw two, lines like this, two straight lines. Yeah, any shape is fine. I'm just adding some straight lines to get the shape of the hat, big hat. And erase everything inside this shape. So we can add a band across this. Yeah, I think that is fine. And then we will draw long hair for her. So it can be a straight line or it can be like wavy line, any type of hair. So start from the side of the eye. So close to the side. Close to the side, okay? Just close to the side. You can draw one straight line or it can be a wavy line. So just a wavy line. Both are okay. Yeah, I think wavy line is looking better. So just start, I'm adding wavy line. So this can continue. Just make a long hair for her. This line is going outside that shape. It's flying in the wind. And we can do the same thing on the other end of the circle, the border of the circle. Just add curve and waves, wavy lines, and then close that shape. So we got the details there. And when you draw that, you can erase that guidelines, the circle, the ovals and straight lines, everything inside this, all the guidelines that we used. And yes, that is enough, I think. So big wavy lines. So it's starting close to the eye and it is touching the hat. And I'm going to draw this, this line, a curved line for her dress, like a flap for her dress. So this line, okay, this is completely optional. You can do this if you like. So it will look nice. So we can add two colors, violet and maybe orange, any color you like. So I'm going to add this one. So I'll erase this one. And for the legs, we can simply draw two straight lines and a triangle like shape. Okay, here I'm going to draw a triangle. Yeah, triangle with a curve here. Triangle with a curve at the tip. Oops, my pencil.
Miss Nimi, we have a question
Mm-hmm.
from Sima Tiwari.
Mm-hmm.
How do you make the hat again?
Oh, okay. So the hat I did see this was the face, right, with an oval. So I cut this circle or oval with a slanting line. Then I added two triangle-like shape for the flap. Then I added a big long triangle. So it can be any type of triangle. Can be simple triangle or you can just do with multiple straight lines. One, two, three. So to look like this, like kind of like this. Then one band here with two straight lines. Okay. Okay, now we have to draw the cat here. So the cat is going to stand on this broom like this. So the face is like an oval and body is kind of a rectangle. Yeah, between rectangle and oval and some thin rectangle shape for the legs. So cute, right? So we're going to draw the cat here very close to this. Otherwise we won't be able to finish that. So start with a big oval here close to her. Yeah, then we will add a kind of, yeah, oval shape. Yeah, Ashrika was asking. Yeah, you can do the hat, in any size. Can be a small or big, any size you like. Okay. So just add a big oval shape for the head, a thin oval shape for the body, then add two lines and a tiny oval for the leg. Yeah, it's very simple. Just some basic shapes, and then we will add some details like a curve for the two legs. Again, here, another thing. And then big, long, curved tail. And eyes are like same thing, okay? Just two circle, big circle with one straight line in the middle and a tiny triangle nose and a mouth. I'll draw that again. I'll just make it. And then ears are like this triangle shape. So I started with big oval, then a kind of, yeah, half oval like this. Then I added two lines here, two lines here. Okay. And then I added tiny ovals at the end of this line for the pose. Then I just tweaked a little bit, just add a curve to connect these two lines. Again, I added another line and then made the same type of kind of arch shape. Yeah, same thing, just an arch shape. And pigtail, eyes with two circles, one straight line, triangle shaped nose, and a small curve for the mouth. And you can simply add the ears with two triangle shapes. Very simple. Just put all the shapes together. That's it. So if you want to make the cat sit, yeah, that's a good question. Okay, Sima, that is a really good question. So if you want to make the cat sit, you have to do complete different, things. So this will be here. So there should be a gap between this broomstick and this oval for the head. Then we will draw a straight line and oval. We will draw a big curve and another. It's like a six shape. See, look at the six and that oval. That's it. And then you can draw the tail. So we'll make simple, lines and shapes. That's it. Two more. So we can see only two legs from this side. So we can draw two legs. That's it. It's very small, right? So we can avoid lots of details if you are making small cat. Yes, that's it. Okay. Hope that was helpful. So next we're going to add a small cauldron. Yeah, just a small pot here. So add a upside down U shape and a small pot. That's it. Yes. Oh, is it too big? That's okay, right? Yeah, I think this is okay. And at the end, you have to add a triangle shape for the broomstick. I mean broom. I don't have more space. So if you have more space, maybe you can add the complete shape, like a triangle-like shape. Yes, this one. Yeah, I don't have much space, so I'm adding half of it, like small portion of it, with a tiny triangle at this side. So we have completed drawing the witch and erase this line, the line that goes inside the dress. So just erase it. We cannot see this line, it's overlapping line. And erase the line inside this triangle shape for the sleeves. Okay. And for this broomstick, you can add one more line, just to add the thickness with one more line. So use a ruler if you want to draw exact straight line. And everything else is kind of, details in the background. I'll show you how to draw this. And if you want to draw a moon, maybe you can draw a big circle with a ball or something, okay? And few lines. So this one you can do at the end also. If you want, you can do it. Or else you can do at the end, after painting. Yeah, I use some Sharpie for thin lines. You can use Sharpie or you can use a small brush with black or dark brown color for the trees. You can do your own background. Yeah, so okay. You can do your own background. I'm going to show you how to draw the bat on the side. So it's like a big oval shape for the body. Oh, it's not big, okay. Proportion wise, this is smaller. And a small head with a circle and triangle shaped ears. And big long curves. Two straight lines on the side. Then simply add, the curves like this, like an umbrella. Yeah. Legs too. And I don't think we have space. Okay. Yeah. The background blue color is completely optional. Okay. You can use a dark blue, like ultramarine blue or something, or else you can do purple, even yellow. Yeah, any color is okay for the background. Anything is fine. So I'm going to draw an oval, circle for the big moon around her. Yeah, it's too big. It's optional. You can simply draw, paint a sky, or you can draw a moon and then paint the sky with blue or purple color. Yeah. So we have completed the drawing and erase all that rough sketches. Make your drawing neat. So you can take a black sharpie for outlining. Don't use normal marker if you're planning to paint the drawing because it will blend into the paint when you use watercolors or acrylics. So don't use normal markers if you're painting. I'm going to use a sharpie for outlining and I will paint after that, okay? Oh, the nose. There was a question about how to draw the nose. Is it for the which? The nose is just a small L-like shape, L shape. This one. I use this. Okay, a backward L. That's it. So erase all the messy line. Don't outline it with Sharpie. The messy lines. Okay. So erase the lines inside the dress, sleeves, and if anything else. Yeah, these are all messy lines. So if you have any question, you can put that in the chat. The colors or the materials. So if you don't have a Sharpie, it's okay. You can darken the lines with your normal pencil for watercolor painting. Yeah, there was a question about bat. So the bat, you can draw with just repeating, okay? Just with a big oval head, body, head, triangle shaped ears, two curves on both sides, and small straight lines. So this is the basic shape, okay? Then you have to add this umbrella, lines and legs too. Okay, so this is the way I did. It's very simple. And erase all the overlapping lines before starting the painting. So if you want to make the kitten sleeping, you can, close the eye with a curve. Two U shapes. That's it. I think she will not sleep while flying. Otherwise she'll fall down, right? Yep. I'm adding one more line for the tail. Just add the thickness. Then cauldron. Twinkle, can you explain the Halloween contest where they can find after this class if they want to find the details?
Yep, sure. I will share my screen. So don't forget to use hashtag Nimes Art and Nimes Art Halloween if you want to post it and tag us at Nimes Art. And then you can post it on Instagram, Facebook, and Circle Community. And don't DM us your artwork and don't make it a story because we can't monitor that. Just post and tag us and use Nimis Art hashtag Nimis Art and hashtag Nimis Halloween 2021.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm not outlining the moon. I'm just keeping it this way. Yeah.
And we will also post the replay after the live, so you can go back, and if you want to, improve your painting, you can do that. So don't worry.
Yes. So we have completed the drawing. Outlining is also done. Can we start painting? Yeah. So we'll start with, I'll explain the colors before we start. So we're going to use this watercolors, and I'm going to use a small brush for the smaller shapes, and big brush, this one, or flat brush, okay, round or flat, this big brush for doing big background, big space, okay. And we need a very thin brush for doing outlines, or if you want a smaller detail, use a very small brush. Yeah. And for the face skin tone, I'll use this yellow ochre very lightly, so I'll just take a little bit of yellow ochre to this palette. This is the color I'm going to use for the skin tone, very light. Just take a little bit of yellow ochre and mix lots of water. And then this is a very good color. Yeah, you can use any skin tone you like. Maybe you can use a brown, or you can use yellow ochre. You can simply mix some yellow ochre plus red. So you can experiment with the skin tones. Okay, anything is fine. So this is very simple. I don't need to mix colors. So that's why I'm using yellow ochre. And then I will use a darker color for the hat. So we can use black, or we can use purple. Okay, any color for the hat. I don't have a black in this set, so I will mix dark brown plus crimson red. That means dark red plus dark blue. If you don't have a black, you can mix a darker color by adding these three colors: dark brown, dark red, that is crimson red, burnt umber, and a dark blue, ultramarine blue or Prussian blue. Yeah, I'm using ultramarine blue. Yeah, something similar to black. We won't get black, but we'll get a dark color. So this is a very good color. Yeah, we have to mix again and again until you get the dark color. Yes. And if you're using a tube watercolor, just take a little bit of the paint. Don't take too much, okay? So this is the color I'm going to use. Something like a dark brownish, yeah, bluish color. Yeah, this between these two. This for the hat. Yeah, and any color for this area. So I'll use some vermilion red. This vermilion red, okay? Something like an orangish red for the this flap for the dress. Then I'll use a purple color for dress. So that is blue plus red. I don't have a purple. Yeah, I think I have a purple. Yeah, I have purple, but I'll show you how to mix a purple. Just add a blue, any blue. I'm using ultramarine blue, and mix it with the crimson red, this red, dark red. And then you have to balance the color. So if your purple is looking like this, like a more brownish or reddish purple, just add more blue. Make a bluish purple, something like this. Yeah, balance the color by adding more, colors here, back and forth. So these are the main colors. Yeah, and I'll use this dark color for the port hat. For the cat. Cat is also dark color. Anything else? The shoes. Shoes is also a dark color. Then for the hair, I'll be using a brown plus yellow color, like a beige color. Yeah, any color is fine. You can use dark color, or you can use a light color for the hair. We'll see which one looks better. I'll use. Okay. So just use a testing paper to test the color before you apply it on the final drawing. So if you're ready, we can start.
We have a question from Sunil.
Mhm.
Which number are you supposed to use for the brushes?
Oh, that's a little bit difficult. So you can use brush number 6 for doing all these shapes. This is a good brush number 6 or 4. And a bigger brush can be brush number 10, 11. Yeah, this is brush number 11 for doing big background space. Yeah,
Mhm.
they can
Okay.
decide the brush. Yeah.
And then next is, can you say the colors?
Yeah, I'll say that colors again when we start painting. Okay, so don't
Okay.
worry. Yeah, we'll just do one by one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we'll start with the skin tone. So I'm using yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. This is yellow ochre, something like a brownish yellow color. This one. Just take a little bit with water. Just add a tiny bit color to palette. So don't take it directly to this final drawing. So this will look like this muddy color. So I don't want that color for this skin tone. So I will add lots of water. I'll just dilute it and then I'll use this way. Yeah, something like this. And those who like to do brown color, you can take a dark brown. This is another option, okay? Don't get confused. If you like to add a brownish skin tone, you can use burnt umber in a very light tone. So this way, both are okay. So I'm taking yellow ochre with my brush number 6, and I'm adding lots of water and just wipe the colors, I mean extra water on the side of the palette. So this will remove the, extra water in this one. And I'm carefully painting the skin tone. Same color for the hand. Light. It's okay if your color is a little bit different than mine. That's fine. Just very light. And when after painting this, we have to wait for that area to dry, or else you can, paint some other area without touching this wet paint. Just give time for that to dry. So I used yellow ochre with lots of water. Now I'm going to take a red color for this band. Okay, so anyway, this is not touching this, so it won't spread into that color. So just take the color you like. I'm taking vermilion red, this one, this red color with little bit of water. Always check the color whether it is good enough. Yeah, I think this is good. I added waters and then I'm going to paint this. And when you take one color, check whether you need that color for some other areas. Yeah, I think I can use this for this flap too. So I'm just checking whether this is dry. If this is dry, we can start painting this one. Yeah, it looks dry. So I'm using vermilion red or any orangish red color. See, the name is not written in the palette, but I know, so if you can just check, okay, if it is similar to this color, you can use it. I'm using vermilion red, orangish red. I'm using this color for this flap for the dress. I think that's it. Just do it slowly, okay? I'm waiting for that to dry. And now we can start mixing the purple color for the dress. So while mixing, it will get, dry. So I have a purple here. Yes. Yeah, I have purple. So you can mix the purple with crimson red and ultramarine blue. Any dark blue plus crimson red. Oops. Yeah. Crimson red means the dark red. Dark red plus any dark blue. This one, crimson red plus dark blue. You will get a purple. Add more blue to get a bluish purple. Add more blue for getting a nice bluish purple. So if you have lots of red in the purple mixture, then it will look like a grape wine, color, that grape color. So it won't look nice for this. So add more blue to get a nice color. We already have a purple, any purple is fine. Okay, it can be dark or light. You can use it for the dress. Add water and make it into a transparent, tone like this. So this is the color I'm using for the dress. But and if you want to do a different color, like maybe a pink color, yeah, you can do that too. Any color is okay. It will look nice. So I'm using the same brush number 6. And if your brush is dry, it will be really difficult to paint. Okay, so if you need to get that flow of the brush, you need to add enough water. So this is the smooth line. This is a smooth line. It has enough water. If you are not adding water, I'll show you how it will look like. So then this, this lines, you will get this dry brush effect. Then you'll be struggling to paint for the base layer, especially we don't need this dry brush. So make sure you have enough water in the brush, and you can wipe the extra water on the side of the palette. See, you can see that smoothness of that line. So when you do watercolor, remember this technique. Oops, that's a lot of color. And those who like to add patterns, maybe you can do it later. Yeah, I will do some dots and all with, I have done some dots and all with black color, so you can do that later. And for the hat, you can use a black color, or you can make a dark color with dark red. Same combination. Actually, purple with the brown. Okay, dark brown plus red plus blue, ultramarine blue plus crimson red. So these are all suggestions. Okay, finally your work is yours, so you have the freedom to take your colors. So these are some techniques you can make it better. So I'm going to mix a dark color with blue. Yeah, blue plus red, that means purple plus dark brown. Burnt umber. See, it will take a little bit time to get that color activated, Then you have to keep doing it until you get correct amount of paint. Especially for the dark color, we need more paint, right? So just keep doing it like this. Just take it a little bit more. And wash the brush, and then you have to take the next color. Otherwise, all the colors will blend together and won't look nice. Next time when you start watercolor painting, you won't get the proper colors. So just make sure you're using the watercolor neatly. After each time, wash the brush nicely. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can add a little bit of purple from here too. Oops. So I got a very dark color. This one. So this color. Yeah, it's like a dark purple, like, brownish color. This color is okay. For the hat, yeah, and Wherever we want the dark color, you can use this. This is for the hat, okay? I'm going to use this. This is dry, the face, the skin tone is dry, the red band is dry. So we can easily paint this. Use a small, pointy brush. Like, this is brush number 6, but still I am getting that pointy thin. This is a good brush. That's why I'm getting it. So if your, brushes are not staying together, that means, it's very old and it's not good for drawing thin lines. So you keep your brush neatly. After each painting, you can wash with some soap and water and keep it dry. So that way your brush will stay for a long time. So you can use this big brush for also, for this thin lines details. Use the tip of the brush if you want a thin line. Don't press. Same color for the pot. Dark color. Yes, I'm going to use the same color for the cat too. And before that, the cat's eyes, yeah, I'm going to use some yellow color for the eye. So I'll finish the eye color and I'll wait for, the yellow color to dry, and then we will paint this one, the black color cat, okay? So take any yellow you like. I'm going to use lemon yellow, a little bit of lemon yellow with a, yeah, a little bit of water. Yeah, it's very light actually. Now if it is dry, if the yellow is dry, we can use this dark color for the cat. I'm just adding a little bit more blue and brown. Same color, actually the same dark color. Black is better actually, but I don't have a black in my set. Some set doesn't have black, some has black. So if the, if the color for this dress is kind of gray, that's okay. Who is that? Remya. That's fine. It's okay. Just a rust, right? Yeah. Ooh, that looks nice with that yellow color eye. So you have 1 week time to complete the contest, okay? So you can complete your work and submit. And it's completely optional. Those who like to participate, you can. It's not a mandatory thing. And I'm going to use the same color for the shoes. It's a sharp, pointy tipped shoes. And I'm going to use the same color with lots of water for this big stick, okay? Same color, but with water, you can see the tone is, the value is a little bit lighter. So this color is okay. Same color with more water. So I don't want to mix a different color for this, stick. That's why I'm using the same color with a little bit of more water. So it will look different, but still at the same color. And finally, we have to color the background and then we will paint this, okay? Because this thing is outside this, right? So we'll finish the big surface area and then you can paint this detail. So it's, yeah, both are okay. If you want to paint the bat, maybe you can paint the bat with the same dark color and then you can paint the background. I think easier is painting the background first and then painting the smaller details on it. It will make your work easier. So I'm going to take a blue color. Yeah, same blue color. Ultramarine blue color for this background. And take a big brush for that. Brush number 11, 12, or something like that. So I have a separate blue color. It is the same blue color from the set. So I'm going to use that for the background. Add water and test the color. Yes, this much. Like a medium dark tone, not too dark. Oops. Like a medium dark one with a big brush. Mix the paint before you start. You can see I have this much water. And whenever you paint a bigger surface area, you have to add more water. So don't, use it directly. Just wipe the extra water on the side of the palette and then use it. Or else it will take a long time to dry. So I'm going to paint this big circle. And this is going to be dark color, right? So you can paint over this lines. That's okay. If something is light, then you have to leave space. But this is going to be dark, so you can paint on top of it. Use a bigger brush. Yes, this looks good. So I'm using ultramarine blue or dark blue from my set. Ultramarine blue or dark blue. Any blue is okay. Yeah, darker is better because it is night. Can be Prussian blue or ultramarine blue. Any dark blue is on. It's fine. I'm trying to do an outline first. Oops. See, it's a little bit difficult to paint bigger things, especially the circles. Sometimes it will go inside. That's okay. Don't worry about it. The broomstick is, this thing is going to be dark color. So if it is darker, you can paint over it. And if you're planning to do something like a light yellow ochre or something, you have to leave space. It's up to you. Here, I'm going to use a dark color, so I can paint over it. But if you're planning to do some yellow for the broomstick, then you have to leave space. So that yellow light color will not show on that dark background color. So just plan accordingly and paint it. So when you do background, your paper will bend. That's okay. That we can correct it when it's dry. So no problem, no worries. So each time when you mix the color, you have to check it, okay? Don't want that color to be different. Yeah, it's good. Any questions, Twinkle, so far?
No.
Okay. Since- okay.
Yeah. They're just asking for the brushes, what color for the background.
Okay. Yeah, it's good. Oh, I didn't painted the hair, so I'll paint it after this. Okay, I forgot to do that actually. So And I'm not painting the bat's eye, okay? It's going to be one single color with the dark color combination. Yeah, if same dark color. But if you want to do an eye for this bat, you can do a small eye, like a dot or a circle. So I have painted this one. So now I'm going to mix color for the hair. So it can be a dark color, same dark color, or it can be a, you know, blonde hair with yellow ochre plus a little bit of brown. Let's see, let's make a brownish, yellowish color. I'm adding burnt sienna plus yellow ochre. But you can check, experiment with the color. You can mix your own color for the hair. So I'm going to use this brown plus yellow ochre. This color is good, right? Yellow ochre plus brown. Burnt sienna, light brown. Okay. Yes, this is the color. I use a small brush and carefully don't touch the wet area when you paint the hair. We can wait. You can do it later. I'm doing it anyway. But if if your background is completely wet, you can do it later. I'm just keeping my hand on the dry area. So we're doing only one layer for everything. You can see it's very simple. But I told you in the beginning, if you want to add some patterns for the dress, you can use a small brush with the same color you mix, but tiny bit darker than that base layer. You can do it with Sharpie also. So I'm going to add some circles to look nice, right? With some patterns on it. Yeah, it's optional. Can you, you can create your own patterns. We can simply keep it plain. We don't need to do. If your purple is too dark, then it won't show. So just leave that, no problem. I'm adding some circles for her clothes. With the same purple color, tiny bit darker than the base layer. With the small brush. So anyone is going to be, dressed up as witch during Halloween? I think everybody, yeah, it's very easy costume, right? Yes. Yes. Then few more circles to the sleeves. So the red is looking a little bit empty, this area, so I'm going to add another pattern for the dress. You can watch how I'm doing and you can plan for your patterns later. So I'm using the same color with a small brush. I think lines will be better, few lines around that flap. Yeah, make a tiny light, same red color, just add lots of water, make a light peach color. And this color you can use for the, blush. I mean that, just a red cheek for her. It's so cute, right? So I use the same red color, but very lightly with lots of water. So we have completed, and if this background is dry, we can do the dark color for the bat. So we already mixed that color. A little bit more brown, yes. Same dark color for the bat. And same color for the sprue. Yes. And I told you if you want, you can add the trees. I think this looks good. I don't want to add, but those who like to add trees, you can do it when the base layer is dry with a Sharpie or something. But it should be neat, okay? So if you can do it neatly, you can add these extra details. And I also added some, same dark spots on the moon, but yeah, maybe it will mess up, so I'm not doing it here. So I'm showing you both so you can compare it and you can do your own details for the background. Anything else? I think, yeah, we have completed it. Yes, we are on time. So before winding up, Twinkle, do we need to explain anything about the contest once again?
Yeah, we can. Okay. So if you want to join our contest, Halloween Contest 2021, it's open for 5 to 7 years and 8 to 12 years. Start from October 23, that's today, until October 30, 2021. Where to post: Instagram, Facebook, and Circle Community. What hashtags to use: hashtag Nimmy's Art and Nimmy's Art Halloween 2021. Or tag us on your post using at Nimmy's Art. And then note, don't DM your artwork with us. Don't make it a story. We can't monitor that. Next, kids must submit all three artworks from our YouTube videos. One is Easy Halloween Painting. Second is Halloween Pumpkin, acrylic painting for kids. And third, that's today, our Halloween Witch. So you need to submit all of the three paintings. And then prizes are t-shirt and one set of gouache paint. Winners, one winner in each age group. Winners announcement October 31. And then don't forget the hashtags, okay?
Yeah.
And that's it.
You can check the previous year's Halloween contest, so and how they presented their work. So maybe you can take a good photo, because artwork will look nice in real, but when you take photo it should look nice, okay? Otherwise we won't be able to understand how good it is, how the details are looking, how the colors are looking. So do a good artwork and also take good photos. So you check the video. You can check the video in Instagram. So we did, we included all the contestants together, participated kids together and did a video. So you can check
Yes.
that and then you can submit. That's really important. Yes.
Yes. And lastly, if you want to enroll in our academy, um where I will show you. Yep. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is Nimmy's Art website. And if you want to enroll in our Art Classes Academy, you have two options: live plus video and video only. And all the details are there. And then we also have our Teachable Academy. If you want to learn on your own pace at your home, you can visit Nimmy's Art Academy. So we have a lot of videos, 100 plus videos for you.
Yeah. So you will get all the videos, the three videos that we talked about in our Nimisat YouTube channel. Okay, you can check it. Yeah.
Yes, and we will post a replay so you can watch it again.
Yes.
So thank you everyone for
Thank
joining.
you.
When
Thank you
did you
for
make
joining. It was fun. Yeah. Thank you, Tinkle. Yeah.
it?
We'll see
Thank
you.
you so much everyone. I will post another I will post all the mechanics so you can be reminded. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye. See you. See you next time.